What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Anime, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's staying safe. Had a little bit of a busy week, but today, for what I have for you guys, is an Infinity Galaxy video. I was actually over in my alliance. Shout out to TR3, by the way. These guys over here, they're really lovely alliance, really nice guys. But I was over here doing some quests and picking up some rewards, and I thought to myself, well, whilst I'm over here, what I can do for you guys is actually make you a tips and tricks video on how to complete your campaign. Because I've just picked up my rewards from the campaign. And I have to say that the rewards you get on a daily basis, just to point it out to you guys if you didn't know, are up here. You should be collecting these every day. Progress reward in the top right hand corner. And to be honest, the campaign is actually a good side of the game that I really enjoy doing, because it's not just a straightforward campaign. You actually have to use tactics and not just sort of fly into the battle and hope for the best, you know? So what I wanted to do today is give you guys some tips and tricks on how to complete the campaign. Probably going to try and do a couple of missions myself. Same time, talk about, you know, things that you need to upgrade for your ship to get to that next level of the campaign. And just generally help you guys out, because there are some really decent rewards that you can get. Okay, so up here on the top left hand corner, you've got your campaign. We are currently chapter 4. Now, I have basically struggled here. I really cannot get past chapter 4 to save my life at the moment, which tells me that what I need to be doing is actually upgrading my ship. So what I want to do is point out, obviously, to the right hand side. For those you didn't know, you've got your outfitting factory, and you've also got your outfitting depot. That is going to be a big part of upgrading, obviously, your battleship and your main fleet itself. And by doing that, that'll actually give you the opportunity to advance up through the campaign levels. Now, it ain't as straightforward, like I was mentioning, jumping in straight into the campaigns. And I want to give you guys a couple of little tips and tricks that I've found. Just generally how to use your abilities, ways you can position the flagship itself, and yeah, just hopefully, you know, these will help you out. Okay, so again, depending on how far through the chapter you are, you will get those daily rewards from your progress. So again, it's always ideal to work on this. So let's take a chapter, for example. Bearing in mind, these are the missions that I've already done. So by repeating them, you do not get these rewards, but you get it through the daily rewards. But again, if you haven't completed the chapters, these are the rewards that you will be gaining from completing this. Up to 3-star, which will also give you some nice, decent rewards there, which is great. I'm getting video bombed. Little pickle, go over there. Go on, move. Okay. So, we're going to go for this. Well, where is it? 212? This one here. This is a campaign mission that I have already completed. But what I want to do is basically use this as an example. So the battle has already started. And what I want to do is fly up here. Now, you'll find on a lot of these, the ships are sort of flying around. And it's a bit of a mess. And you're sort of joining the battle as it goes. Now, bottom left, we've got ally reinforce. And obviously more invaders coming. So what I normally do is try to focus on the ships that have the shield. Now my fleet ship itself is probably a little bit too OP for this. But as you see, right there, as they come in as a clump, there, oh, look at that fat damage and all the points. You see, as they fly in and they land, when it says enemy arrival force, obviously again, depending on the abilities that you have on your flagship, you know, one's a 15-second cooldown timer right here, and this one here, which fires rockets, is a 30-second cooldown. You see where they're joining again at the top of the screen there? Get my explosion shot right in there, do some big, big damage, and that will obviously give me enough points to bring in some more reinforcements and basically mop up the battlefield. My ship's probably a little bit OP for this stage, considering I've already completed it, but that will give you a bit of an idea about how to, what I say, you know, hit the mobs of the group as they come in. Get that rocket right in the center of them, and that will do big damage. You see they're coming in again. Oh, totally. Whoa, no, actually, I got lucky. You see the +5/+5? Easy points. And again, for you guys out there who didn't know this, to reinforce down here, what do? Select the ships that you want. So, like, these are my cruisers and your frigates. Sorry, that's a destroyer. And there's your frigates right there. I would personally say what I've experienced so far is that obviously your cruisers and your destroyers are really, really effective. The frigates, I would have said, more of a distraction. So depending on how the battle's going, I would say if you're playing from a long, long way, here we go. Look, if we can get a nice big rocket right in the middle of them like that, perfect, easy. So yeah, the frigates are more of a distraction. So like this, I mean, I'm sort of, winning very easily. So long-ranged cruisers and destroyers are great for this, and the battle's been won. Easy stuff. Now that was just like sort of a bit of an example. Oh, he says that actually. I'm totally not even paying attention because classic mistake. Don't try to make a video. Okay, don't do as Mr. Random does. Do as Mr. Random says in this video. So what I should have been doing as well is defending my spaceport down here, which yeah, we almost forgot about that. But fortunately enough, we can actually probably get here in time. I might need to speed it up. I will advise you, there's a ×2 button up here that will speed up the battle. It's not always, beneficial to use because sometimes, oh, look at that, it's done. Easy. Sometimes the battle may get a little bit out of hand and you suddenly have to slow things down and, reposition your fleet, as to say. Let's do another little challenge. I wonder, actually, we have actually chapter 4. If we can get into chapter 4, which is great. Maybe we can look at chapter 3, because we've got a few to complete. See, these, I will always mention as well, when going through the campaign missions, if the ones you do not complete, make sure you go back and complete them. Give that 3-star on the campaign. As you can see in front of them, we've got a couple here that we haven't done. So we've got kill all enemies, defeat conditions, flagship not destroyed, and okay. So we have only got 2-star, and basically we need to, I think what it is on this one is I'm short on complete the stage in 120 seconds. So we're going to shoot off over here. The battle's already started, so I'm not too worried about hitting, like a big clump of them. So I'm going to clear this lot first, and then wait for the reinforcements to arrive in 6 seconds, the enemy reinforcements, and hit them right in the center with a rocket. I don't want to get too close to these big ships here. You see this? I see they're coming now. Look, here they go. Smack that right in there like so. Totally fluffed that up. But I've got a lot of damage on the ships, you see. On the incoming ships. They're all real low health. So they're easy to destroy. And that'll obviously give me the points. Now I want to move my ship away because I'm getting now targeted by the bigger ships. You see that? And fly on around here behind the reinforcements that I've got. Now, I fired my missile too early because what I wanted to do was try and get damage onto that back line. Because those big fleet ships, they do a lot of damage and they will mess up my reinforcements. So the battle's a little bit hectic at the moment. If I bring out a big cruiser right now, it's probably going to get targeted straight away. As you can see here, my reinforcements are also now getting targeted. It's getting a little bit tough, and we're sort of borderline. I'm going to fly up here, hopefully target these ships right here. They've no shield, that's 1 down. 2 more to go. But we've also got these 2 big enemy ships in the back here that we need to try and do something about. So now that I'm being targeted, I'm not sure that I'm going to win this fight because a lot of my reinforcements are now dead. This is the reason why it's 2-star. See if we can target that there. Do a bit of damage. Fly away so we don't get targeted. The shields are holding. The shields are holding. Bring some reinforcements out. Hopefully this lot gets targeted so we can clear up those 2. Those 2 are dead. That's great. Okay, we're going to fly down here. So like I said, it's not always advisable just to stand there and take a pounding. So unfortunately, this is where I'm failing. I can get 1 and 2, but I can't get the 3rd, which is complete the stage in 120 seconds. Okay, so I think we should, even with a shield, we should be able to defeat these last 2 ships. So we're going to speed it up like so, because unfortunately, I say I failed. We will complete the mission, but oh, flagship HP is less than 6. Okay, so we only came out of that with a 1-star. So basically, that tells me is what I need to be doing now is upgrading my main battleship, and what we want to do is come over here to the flagship. And I need to see what I have available. Now, It is always best to use your best flagship for the campaign. There are many different types of flagships out there, depending on the one you've got available. I've got a few others actually in my other spaceport over in Nebula 16, but we're over in Nebula, I think this is 14, or is it in the 15? But what I need to do, so obviously I failed that mission, so my brain's telling me, right, what we're missing out on is time. You know, I can do the 2-star, but to get 3, I need to do it in, was it 120 seconds? So basically I need more damage. I think my shields and armor is holding out well on the ship. So what I want to be looking at is upgrading these items right here. Now, unfortunately, I don't quite have enough because I have recently upgraded them. I have made a video about this, so if any of you are interested, please go and check it out on how to upgrade, fortify your ship, etc, etc. That will give you many tips and tricks to how to boost up your flagship to be basically OP. But, you know, from losing that campaign battle, it tells me that I need more attack. You know, so I need to be destroying ships faster and a lot more of them to get those reinforcements out. So what I will be aiming for, oh, actually really close, 1, 2, and 3. We've got 3. We need 3 more blueprints. Also, I will let you know at the same time, they have many offers going on up here, which I personally have picked up a few. One for the hero, for example, right in front of you, but also monthly specials, weekly specials, stuff that will be for your main flagship itself. Blueprints, which is obviously what you will be needing, and many other things. So please go check out these. They will, as you can look at that right there as well. Material chests. That would be ideal for obviously upgrading all of your equipment on your flagship. Other than that, all I can say is keep bashing out that campaign. And again, come up here and collect your progress reward, because at the end of the day, it's free rewards and it's great, and you'll need that to upgrade. And don't forget to go back and try to redo the missions. I'm not strong enough to do that one. I think I need to upgrade the flagship. If I'm not strong enough to do 311, chances of me completing 312 are pretty slim, so we will not make an attempt to do that. But all I can say to you is remember to get that cannon shot right in the middle of them all, get that damage. You know, don't just sit there. Move the ship around, try to sort of flank them. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out Infinity Galaxy down below, and I will catch you peeps later.